Dashing round the shops before they close again. I'd like to see my friends, but I've no idea when. This year is so odd, but we will try our best. Instead of all the busyness, let's have a little rest. Oh, COVID sucks, COVID sucks. What else can we do but wish a happy holiday to every one of you? Oi! Sorry, I felt the oi was necessary there. Good morning. I'm in a different chair today because I did all the last of the Christmas wrapping yesterday, so that chair is filled up with gifts. So I've just sung about dashing around the shops. I'm not going near any of them, but it does look as though they may be closing again. The area in which I live a few months ago was the lowest in the country for COVID cases, and now it's 15th highest. So things have gone up suddenly. We're being thrown statistics like it's gone up 140% in the last week or something like that. Want me, Gov? I was just sitting in my car. Yeah, no obvious cause, but if we understood the causes better, which we will in time, then, you know, we would be treating things differently, I'm sure. So this is where we're at. So I have a hair appointment booked for this afternoon, and I think that may be a very lucky booking because the talk is about us going into tier 3, so the highest restrictions, and that means the hairdressing salons will close. So this is not a priority by any means. You know, there are folks who are struggling to put food on the table and that sort of thing, but on a purely selfish and personal level, I will be glad to get my hair cut. So how are we all? I hope you're all okay. Hope you're all well. Thanks for all your comments to yesterday's vlog. I'm glad you enjoyed our little trips out. Yeah, we were very lucky with the weather, so we're able to show you some pretty countryside, and then the sea looking rough and full and high tide and moody. So so thank you all for your comments on that. Yesterday didn't really do a great deal during the day. I finished wrapping my presents and I kind of lost my mojo a bit. By sort of mid-afternoon I was feeling really quite flat. But we had knit night, virtual knit night, so our knitting group that used to meet in person but now meets online. But that means those who've moved away, looking at Amy, have the chance to join, which is great. Lovely to see everyone. And it was Secret Santa night. Now, I wasn't able to open a gift because mine hasn't arrived yet. And after all the gifts were distributed, the reveal came as to who was Santa for whom. And the person who had picked my name probably lives about the closest to me or the second closest to me, but the post didn't find it that way. so yeah, I mean, post has been temperamental, and I know it has everywhere. Suddenly everyone's sending gifts whereas they would normally deliver them themselves, and the postal services everywhere are super busy. So a big thank you to all postal workers, because Christmas is your busiest time anyway, and this year must be beyond everything. So thank you to all. You're probably also getting a certain amount of flack because folks are frustrated that they haven't got things as quickly as they would want. So thank you for all your work, and just really enjoy your rest when the rush is over. Yes, we had virtual knit night. That was good fun. A few Santa hats abounded. I don't know where my Santa hat is. Actually, I think it's in there, but I did put my tiara on. And at one point I had some angel wings on, but I had a floppy angel wing, which we decided was a 2020 angel wing, which kind of makes sense, really. Yeah. So, so I just put some lights on instead, because that seemed the sensible course. I was working on my cowl during virtual knit night. So we are progressing nicely. Now every time I measure this, it seems to have a different measurement. I think we're dealing with quite a stretchy thing. So this is where we're at. And yeah, really pleased with how the colours are coming. They seem to be working really well together. And I'm enjoying the pattern. In fact, I'd forgotten to bring the pattern upstairs. But I can do it by heart. Although at one point I had to unpick because I realised I'd missed a row. You kind of, depending on which row you're on, you know what you've got to do. And I'd missed out one of the eyelets rows because I was too busy watching everyone open their gifts that I just carried on knitting when I should have been putting the eyelets in. But easily frogged and corrected. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Himself had to have a tooth out yesterday, so as well as his injection in the morning, in the afternoon he had to go to the dentist. He's in the middle of quite a bit of dental work and had to have a tooth out, so it wasn't a terribly pleasant experience. I won't go into details because I know that not everyone likes to hear about other people's dental work, but it wasn't fun. He was feeling quite bruised and battered. But he's doing okay this morning, so just taking painkillers and taking it easy. Lots of soup. So, soup is always good. So yeah, that's us for today. No journeys today, I'm afraid. I'll be walking to the hairdressers, and that isn't that exciting. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Hope you're all keeping as busy as you want to be, as occupied as you want to be, and just doing the best you can. It's such an up and down world. And it's interesting that currently the government is being quite heavily criticised for not putting greater restrictions in over Christmas. The rules over Christmas are that between the 23rd and the 27th, you can spend time with 2 other households. These are the rules it was in all of the UK, but in Wales yesterday they restricted that to 1 other household. And given the rise in numbers and the new variant strain, there is pressure being put on the government to say, no, we're changing our minds, this can't happen. Now, we're all capable of independent thought and decision, and certainly I will be delivering some presents on probably the 23rd, but not really hanging around for long. Whereas previously you'd say, oh, let's get a takeaway and eat together and stuff. Not doing that now. But I think folks are wanting someone else to take the decision away from them and to say, I'd love to, but I can't. But we will see. We will see. There's all kinds of accusations about blaming, and yeah, it's not necessarily helpful, but it is human. So anyway, I'll stop moaning and stop whinging, just because I went a bit flat yesterday. I was cheered up by Knit Night, so thank you to my lovely Knit Night people, because you did cheer me up a lot yesterday. And just take care of yourselves, keep safe, keep comfortable, keep warm if you're cold, keep cool if you're warm, and just look after yourselves. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. I forgot to say yesterday, probably because I was in the car, that the evening before I revisited a couple of baby knitting patterns for my great niece. So I've got a little hat, and this is the Best Baby Beanie by Danielle Meyer. And I also went the next size up, excuse me, on the Jack and Jill mittens. So previously I'd made the newborn, which were tiny, and these are the 3 to 6 month size. So aren't they cute?